So Donald Trump looking to fire Jeff Sessions, saying it publicly over and over again. What I was really curious about is how is conservative how are conservative voters, media, and politicians going to react to this? So because this is going to give you a sense of whether if he fires Mueller, what are they going to do? Republicans will be facing a historic decision. Now, usually they are craven, but this could be their ass on the line too. If he fires Sessions, then fires Mueller, basically he has declared, I did it, and I don't want anyone investigating it. And if you allow that to happen, you've destroyed our democracy.
They don't care about that.
So,
please.
but what they might care, and so we'll see. We'll see. The press always gives them the benefit of the doubt. They're all honorable gentlemen. We're going to find out if they're honorable gentlemen. Then we're going to find out if they care about this country or if they care about their party and their power more. But they might also lose their power because at some point somebody's going to go, all right, I'm leaking it. Here's the memo, right? Because this schmuck is too stupid to cover it up, right? And so it's a terrible idea that this does not end well. Okay, so but we got part of our answer today, which I was actually surprised by. So I thought that they would, for the moment being, still close ranks. Ann Coulter attacked Trump today, saying, wait, what happened? I thought you wanted to stop the Hillary Clinton investigation. After the campaign was over, he said, I don't want to hurt the Clintons. So she's throwing that back at his face because he's criticizing Jeff Sessions for not going after Hillary Clinton. Interesting. Okay, that's not as relevant because Ann Coulter will say anything to get attention. Mark Levin, huge supporter of Donald Trump, tweeted, Mr. President, stop tweet attacking Jeff Sessions. Slightly ironic that he did it on Twitter. But anyway, Mark Levin starting to pull the shoot on Donald Trump. Whoa, it gets better. Breitbart. Okay, hold. So Breitbart's Adam Shaw says this quote only serves to highlight Trump's own hypocrisy. Okay, on the issue of Hillary Clinton. Then when you turn to immigration, they love Jeff Sessions because he's vicious against immigrants. And so they think that now Trump is not being sufficiently conservative, sufficiently vicious against immigrants, and not showing loyalty to the people who showed loyalty to him. That is all true. And then, except for the part being vicious to immigrants, he's sufficiently vicious if you ask me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then one more quote from Breitbart. Sessions has fought in the trenches for a tough line on immigration for years. Back when Trump was pouring money into the campaign coffers of Democrats who wanted to open up America's borders.
Oh, but
damn.
Did you just find that out? Or is this new information? You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew that while he was running and they supported him anyway.
Breitbart used to be run by Steve Bannon, now chief strategist to the president. When the chief strategist outlet, even they turn on Trump, say no, firing Sessions, you've gone too far, okay? Or considering firing Sessions. So the jury beginning to come in, I'm sure that they'll close ranks in some way, but right now, Trump doesn't know the kind of danger that he's in. He thinks, what's the big deal? What did I get famous for? Firing people. Remember on The Apprentice, I'd go and I was a TV host and I'd go, you're fired. That was how the American people love that catchphrase. I'll do it again. I'll fire Mueller and I'll fire Sessions and I'll be fine and then nobody can investigate me. You schmuck, that's not how it works. Somebody else will come in. They'll also investigate you. They already have the documents. They'll leak the documents. So, and if you've lost Breitbart, what do you got left? Help us build independent media together. Come join us, tytnetwork.com/join.